Alright. Hello, and I'm back. Southern Sam's YouTube channel. So this is going to be week 8 predictions. I know I haven't done predictions for the last 2 weeks. I had a little trouble with the iPad, but we're gonna figure that out. But week 7, I went 4-8. So four teams were on byes. So I went 4-8 last week. Not my best week. So hopefully gonna do a lot better this week. Bills and Tampa losing to Atlanta last week in a heartbreaker. So they're going to be looking to rebound, but they play Buffalo this week. Buffalo losing to the Patriots at home. So, I don't really know who to pick in this game to be a bounce back game for both teams. I am going to take the Bills here because they're at home, but I'm not feeling confident. Rams and Cowboys. The Rams losing to Pittsburgh last week. The Cowboys coming off a bye of last week. I am going to pick the Dallas Cowboys here. Second half of the year they play LA. They're a little banged up. Kyren Williams is out for a couple more weeks, so I think the Cowboys get this win here. Vikings and Packers, NFC North matchup. Vikings beating the 49ers last week, or last night on Monday Night Football. The Packers losing to the Denver Broncos. So I am going to take Minnesota here. I think they're going to try to get Justin Jefferson back, but Jordan Addison looked really good. He got banged up a little bit, came back, and still looked dominant. So I am going to take the Vikings here, and Packers fall 2-5. I'll be very happy, but might be a little worrisome in Green Bay. Falcons and Titans. The Falcons beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big win for them. The Titans, things are not looking good for them. So I am going to take the Falcons here to win on the road. I think this should be a fun and interesting game. And yeah. Saints and Colts. The Saints losing to the Jaguars last week on Thursday Night Football. And the Indianapolis Colts losing to the Browns at the last second. I am going to take the Colts here. I don't really trust the Saints offense right now. They're 3-4, but I don't trust them right now. Seems like Kamara is the only bright spot in that offense right now. So I am going to take the Colts here to win at home to improve to 4-4. Patriots and Dolphins. The Patriots didn't win in Buffalo last week. And the Dolphins, losing to Philadelphia Eagles in a close game. I think this will be a rebound game for them. I think they beat the Patriots at home. So give me the Dolphins to improve to 6-2. The Jets and the Giants. The Battle of New York. The Jets, coming off the bye. So the Giants winning in Washington. So, I am going to take the Jets here. I think they are the better New York team. I think they will get the job done. And, who knows? They keep winning. They've been winning these last couple games. You could see Rodgers come back. Jaguars and Pittsburgh. This is going to be a phenomenal game. The Jaguars are hot right now. They beat New Orleans Saints last week on the road. Pittsburgh going into LA and beating the Rams. I don't know, man. I'm never picked the Jaguars, but I would not be surprised if Pittsburgh would win this game. Eagles, Commanders. The Eagles winning at home against the Dolphins, and then the Commanders losing to the Giants. I am going to hit the Eagles here. You know, it's being played in Washington, so it might be a little bit of a weird game, but I am going to take the Eagles to win. Texans and Panthers. The Texans were on a bye last week. They're playing the Panthers, so it's essentially like another bye week for them. I am going to take the Texans here to win. Browns and Seahawks, another good game. The Browns going into Indianapolis and winning. The Seahawks, you know, they're 4-2, so a couple of 4-2 teams going at it. I am going to take the Seahawks here, win at home, but Cleveland looks good right now, you know. Jerome Ford's going to be out for a couple games, but, you know, I think Kareem Hunt might bounce back and a big game against Seahawks run defense, which isn't that good. Chiefs and Broncos. The Chiefs, you know, they beat the Chargers last week. The Broncos, they beat the Packers. I am going to take the Chiefs here, though. I think they're the better team. I think Mahomes is going to have a great game. The Broncos' run defense isn't that good, so we should have a big game for my fantasy team. But I think he'll have a big game, and I think that they will get the job done. Ravens and Cardinals. The Ravens beating Detroit Lions, you know, whooping them. The Cardinals 1-6, you know. So I am gonna pick the Baltimore Ravens here to win. I think if you're an Arizona Cardinals fan right now, you're doing your best to get that number 1 overall pick. I mean, the Bears might have something to say about it, but we'll see. But Ravens win. Bengals and Niners. This should actually be a fun game. I'm actually looking forward to this game. The Bengals, you know, they were on a bye last week. The Niners losing to the Vikings last night. But I am going to take the Niners here. I wouldn't be surprised though if the Bengals do pull out a win. But for right now, I am going to take the Niners here. Then Sunday Night Football, you got Bears and Chargers. You know, I'm putting the Chargers first of all. But the Bears getting their quality win at home against the Raiders. The Chargers losing to the Chiefs. Listen, I'm picking the Chargers, but Tyson Bagent looked good. And, you know, that Chargers secondary hasn't been the best. But I am going to pick the better team, the Chargers. I think it might be a closer game than people think, but Chargers win. And then Monday Night Football, you got Raiders and Lions. Lions getting smack crapped out of them against Baltimore. And the Raiders losing the Bears, as I just said. I think the Lions will bounce back at home against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. So, yeah, those are my picks. Hopefully I do better than last week, and yeah. Peace.